Hey everybody, I chose to do my presentation on the beliefs that the Etruscans held about the afterlife. This topic connects directly to our course since we've been studying about the Etruscans and learning about how death played a central role in their culture, especially influencing their artistic traditions, architecture, and overall worldview. So the Etruscans were among the earliest Mediterranean culture to develop a vibrant artistic and architectural style, and through close contact with their neighboring civilizations such as the Greeks and Egyptians, they exchanged goods, ideas, and artistic styles. Much of what we know about the Etruscans art today comes from their burials, which reveal their deep beliefs about death and the afterlife. To the Etruscans, the afterlife wasn't an end, but a continuation of their time on Earth, and this was reflected in the way they decorated their tombs and honored the dead. The earliest phase of the Etruscan civilization was known as the Villanovan culture, and that took place from around 1100 BCE to 750 BCE. The top image on the left is just one example of what their homes looked like, and they were typically made of mud bricks and they used wooden posts for support. In the lower photos, we see urns that represent the Etruscan homes, and this is because they believed that they were providing the dead with a new home for the afterlife, and these were typically made out of terracotta and bronze. Moving on to the Orientalizing period, tombs start to become a lot more detailed, and this amount of craft and detail was a result of trading their resources with other Mediterranean cultures. The image seen on the right is of the Regilini Galassi tomb, and it's located in the city of Cerveteri. This tomb was created for women of high status, being filled with golden jewelry, brooches, silvers, and other precious materials that they might want to take with them in the afterlife. This is quite a drastic change when compared to the hut urns. The luxury reflects the belief that wealth and social status becomes more important in the afterlife. Couples have been depicted in tomb art kind of all throughout the Etruscans' time. For example, the sarcophagi from Versailles, which is the image on the upper right, dates to around the 4th or 3rd century, and the sarcophagus of the spouses dates to around the 6th century, more specifically around 520 BCE. In both tombs, we see a man and a woman lying closely together, and this is a more interesting design choice because it reflects the belief that not only is precious golds and materials important, but also companionship and love is important for the afterlife. So near the end of the Etruscans' timeline, once they were conquered by the Romans, we see that there was a dramatic shift on their beliefs of the afterlife, just based off of the kind of art that was depicted on their tombs. The threats and the fears that the Romans placed on them were inescapable, even in the afterlife, and this was shown through symbols of demons, serpents, and other fearful creatures being showed up in the tomb art. The first image pictures the tomb of Orcus, and it features a snake along with Charon, the demon of the underworld. And the second photo is known as the Tomb of Blue Demons, and just like the name says, it features a blue-skinned demon with snakes around his arms. And this final slide is just all of the resources that I used for this project, but that wraps up everything. So yeah, thanks for watching.